Joined by Frankie Corrado. Time now for the Inside Edge. So Connor McDavid was good, not great in round number 2. Let's explore the odds for him to break out in the conference final, Frankie. Plus 235 to record a point in every game, plus 490 to have 3 or more shots in every game, and plus 980 to record a hat trick in the series. Frankie, what are the chances McDavid hits on any of these props?
Well, I would say the first one is probably the most likely, given the options that you've given me. I don't see Connor McDavid as a volume shooter, and certainly he hasn't been a volume scorer throughout the course of the playoffs. He's looking to set people up, especially on the power play. So, it's more likely to me that McDavid would have a point in every game of the series, even though he's going to go up against really tough matchups and Chris Tanev and Esa Lindell and Miro Heiskanen and Thomas Harley, whoever's he's going up against. I can see Connor McDavid getting a point in every series. I can't see him directing a lot at the net and scoring a lot at the net.
Now, another great prop on the board is, will there be a game in the series with 10 or more goals? Hockey fans, they want it. It'd be such a wild game to watch. But for bettors, it's paying plus 118. Do you think this one could cash, Frankie?
I'm not so high on this one, Glenn. Jake Ottinger has really taken his game to another level. It's going to be difficult for the Oilers to generate offense on the Dallas Stars. And then going the other way, it just feels like with Dallas, they found ways to score goals when they had to. They won tight games when they had to. So I don't necessarily see a situation in this series where we're going to get a 6-4 type game. We could get 5-3. We could get 4-2. That's more where the neighborhood I think the scores lie in this series. I think it's going to be difficult to see 10-plus goals for a game in this series.
Ultimately, there's no bet more important than which team will win this series. So the Stars are minus 125, the Oilers plus 104. Who are you taking?
I like the Dallas Stars, and that's not to take anything away from the Edmonton Oilers, who probably they can win the series. But looking at the way Dallas is constructed, even with the uncertainty on whether Roope Hintz is going to play or not, it's a very deep team. It's a well spread out team, especially up front. And the addition of Chris Tanev to that blue line has changed the way they operate. And they're better suited to shut down the big guns of the Edmonton Oilers. They're also better suited to win some matchups lower in the lineup where Edmonton may fall short. Jake Ottinger will be the clear-cut #1 goaltender in this series. So for all those reasons combined, I like the Dallas Stars to win this series, Glenn.
Game 1 goes Thursday night in Dallas. Frankie, we'll do this again with the Eastern Conference Series in just a little bit.